Holy shit. That's called an electrical nightmare. See the little mark on the ceiling? I'm gonna cut in some holes for some lighting that's gonna go right here. Right here. I already got it marked out. Oh. Two down. Yeah, through here. Oh, that's wicked. Don't be scared to smash that light, yo. What's up, that day? Okay. I need to turn my notifications off, so. You guys were listening to what I was telling the guy that I was talking to. You see how that board is? So each one of these, I got to run the wire down, and then I got to loop it all the way over back behind this wall right here, that flat wall, and then I got to run it back up to the light there. So I can't just go from light to light. It's got to come down the ceiling, because that's the roof joist in there. So it's got to come down the ceiling, and then it's got to loop down here by this vent, and then come back up to this light. And then another wire's going to come down, loop. And this area back here is, I mean, you can see this in the attic when you get up in the attic, but you can't. You see I ain't fit my fat butt back through there. My fat ass ain't fitting back in there. So, that's why I got to do it this hard way. So I'm gonna cut these holes out, so that way, and I cut them with this saw that I'm about to use, this hole saw, And this hole saw will be, it'll make it easier for the guy that I was talking to a minute ago over there. It'll be easier for him to patch the sheetrock when he goes back to patch it. Because there'll be nice circled holes. And I grab a stick out my van, but I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Smash that like button, for real. Some people, some electricians and other people call this the fish stick. I call this the glow stick because you see it? It glows in the dark, believe it or not. So when you're in an attic, you can see it. So if you're in a real dark attic, you shove it up in a hole or something, you can see it. So we call this a glow stick. I do, at least. Okay. So we do know it goes there. So like I said, I'm gonna have to cut a peephole with this one. I had to cut a peephole with this one so that way I can stick my hand in there because I can't crawl through that attic up there. That chase ain't big enough for me. Not big. They didn't make that for fat asses. Ooh, that's not that great, but it'll work. I'll make that work. One more. That should be good. So that I may have thrown you guys off with the name of my channel, Total Life, but that's what I used to do. I don't do that no more. Now all the people that's known me for a while, they all know that I don't tow cars no more. I used to. This is what I do now. Work on how doing electrical. And all these light holes right here. These are going to be lights. They're going to be. I'll show you what they're going to. What they'll sort of be like. They're going to be a little different than these, but it's pretty much like these right here. So they'll be like that, but they'll be a little different than that. They're not going to be that that big, or how do I want to say it? The lenses will be bigger. The LEDs are bigger on them, and they're a little bit more flatter than that. But them will be, so there'll be 4 of them across there. It's the small holes, not those big ones either, Kenneth. I know you just came in. It's not those big holes. I needed those big holes because I can't get in that chase back there. So I needed those big holes so I could run the wire, because I had to run it down through the chase and then back up to a light. But so it'll be 4 lights right there. And we was gonna put more lights in there, but if you look at the way this is, and I'll show you guys. So those 4 lights are over there, and that's high. That's like 10 foot, right? Oh, KJ. God, all right. So I was gonna put more lights over here, but it's not gonna do what it needs to do in this room. And they raised this floor. See, this floor used to dip down right here and then over there by the walkway. And they raised it up so it's gonna be all one level into the kitchen and over here. But I was gonna put lights over here, but I don't think it's gonna make a big deal having lights there. I think the 4 lights.
Okay, I'll be back. I'll see you in the morning, bud.
Yeah, I don't think the 4 lights across there. I think the 4 lights across there is gonna be plenty of light, because that's like 10 foot down. So once the beam of once it comes down, if you know anything about the lighting, let's see, I'll turn it back around and see if you guys can see me. So if you know anything about that kind of lighting and can lighting, recess lighting, it comes down and it goes out like this. So 10 foot high, that's gonna cover this whole area. Boom, boom, boom. So the one I was gonna put here, I think it'd be too much, and the light would be crossing. And you don't want that, because it'll really look fucked up if the light's crossing each other like this. Kind of like when you're putting recess lights in or any kind of lights in, you don't want to put them too close to a fan, like, you know what I mean? Like put a light here close to the fan. Because if you put it close to the fan, when you turn the fan on, it'll give you a disco effect if the lights are on. You have the fan will be, or the lights will be blinking, blinking, blinking. You'll get a disco effect with the fan going around and around and around and around. And I know you guys probably all know this, but I'm just talking shit, I guess. I'm gonna come out, as you see, I got the stick sticking out there, and the stick's down there, right there. So I gotta pull a wire from there to there, and I'm gonna bring it down here. And this part right here, in here, down here, I'm gonna put a switch for these lights. And then I'm gonna get the hot off of that plug. So I'll just put I'll put a hot inside that plug, and I'll bring it up and I'll drill through hang on, where's my hand at? Okay. I'll drill through the stud here, bring the wire out over on this side, bring it up to a switch box. And I'm gonna put a switch right here. So you got the wire coming down from the light, and then the hot coming up. Bada boom, bada bang. Instant switch. That outlet comes in on the wrong side of where I want to put my switch. We got to drill a hole so I can bring that wire down. It'll save wire and save less turns on the wire anyway. But you got to use rigid. See that? Rigid. I'm selling rigid. And Klein. See my gloves? They say Klein on them. Klein tools. You got to look at them like this. Yeah, Klein tools. See? Rigid, Gotta have rigid. Anything that old stuff moved. Okay, what's that? Now. I'm out this bitch then, you know. Toodles.